105.1. Sevyn Streeter, our love, is in the building today.
Hi, Mama.
We love you, Sevyn.
I love y'all. How y'all doing?
Good. Do you remember the last time you were here, what we did?
Aw, shit. What we did, Angie.
No, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember Fat Joe was here and Remy was here.
I loved him.
And I remember you sang. I think we were talking about I don't remember how we got into it, but you were singing Whitney Houston songs.
You know what? Y'all always like to put me on the spot to sing.
You know why?
something.
Because let me tell you, when I first got put on to you, I was like, oh yeah, she's dope. And I heard your songs and I thought you were great.
Thank you.
But when the first time I saw you sing live, I was like, it made me understand you as an artist differently in the level of your talent.
Thank you.
So then I was always like, but people got to see her sing. She got to sing. So then when you came, I don't know how we made you sing.
I don't know either, because I love y'all and I do whatever y'all ask me to do. You know how I go up here every time.
So we were talking about Whitney.
Yeah.
But I don't remember how we got there, but you sang and Joe was in here. Everybody in the room was like.
That's Big Bro. Him and Remy. I love them both.
Yeah. It was a good time.
It was.
So what have you been doing since then with your life? What's
with
happening?
My life. Man, I'm always creating. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I create my music and I mind my business.
Yes.
Okay? I create and mind my business. But I put out a new project, Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts. I put it out towards the tail end of last year. And it was a project that I worked on for a minute, and just finally happy to give my fans some music because I took a little time off.
It's a vibe too. It's like you have your own very specific vibe. It's I don't want. I was about to put a label on it, but I don't want to do that. What's your label? Like, what do you?
So when I say, when you hear Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts, you're like, oh, okay, shit, she didn't have one too many drinks. She's telling all her business, spilling all her tea, and it's a little bit of that. But when I hear Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts, you can be under the influence of numerous emotions, and during the time of making it, I started it probably 3 years ago, and then I finished it up during during COVID, when COVID came in and the pandemic and quarantine, and so we were all at home feeling all different types of ways.
Drinking wine every day.
Drinking wine. You were like, what? Okay, we're still in here. Okay, we're still in the house.
It's noon. It's time.
It's noon. It's time. But we were feeling anxious some days, lonely some days, happy some days, horny some days. In love, all different types of emotions. And I was just like, well, you know what? I really have time now to just I want to write about whatever I feel, whatever emotion I feel, and I allow myself to just be under the influence of it. And so when I say Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts, it's about being under the influence of emotions and allowing yourself to just be that. So, it was cool to create. I love
But it's very true R&B. I didn't want to say that.
No, please.
Because people get weird about boxes, but if that's your thing, you really deliver that. It's a vibe, and it's
thank you.
Yes.
I don't get weird about that. I mean, I love R&B music. I grew up on R&B music. It will always and forever be my foundation, but because I write songs, I like to dabble in. You'll hear little, bits of alternative music within my R&B music, pop music within my R&B.
Hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop with them. I like to fuse it all. I call them hybrids.
Yeah.
I like writing really cool hybrids. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything in there.
Is it different for you writing for yourself than writing for other people?
Always, because I be feeling like I'm telling all my business.
So are they real? All the stories that they real?
I mean, a lot of them are. I warn guys before they date me. I'm like, listen, at some point,
you're gonna say something to me.
You're gonna say something to me, and I'm gonna write about it. Now, you get to determine how that turns out. If you make me feel all good and sexy and loved and shit, I'm gonna write the most beautiful love song about you. But if you piss me off, you know what I mean?
It's going down, too.
It's going down.
Has any guy ever responded not favorably to that? Has anybody ever got upset?
I definitely have. I mean, I've been in the same building before and done interviews with y'all before and said a couple of things and referred to a couple of songs and gotten a couple of phone calls and being like, well, nigga, I told you what it was going to be. Sorry, you walked into it. But yeah, they feel some type of way sometimes. But I mean, it's called dating an artist,
It is what it is.
Yeah.
How's dating going now? Are you dating? Are you looking? Are you happy?
I'm very happy. I am honestly, I'll be very transparent. I'm so in love with the space that I'm in and the headspace that I'm in and the spirit that I'm in, and I've spent a lot of time getting there, and that feels amazing. And so now I feel like I'm a little, more open to dating, but I'm dating a tiny bit, learning some people, I like to take my time and get to know you.
So what is it about you though? What did you do what's happened to you?
Well,
in a good way.
Well, no, in a good way. I spoke about it, a couple of years ago, like dealing with depression and dealing with all that type of thing. But I've been able over the last couple of years to just, I've transitioned a lot in my life. I've transitioned from majors to being independent and owning my masters, which is amazing.
Good for you.
I have, I've just learned how to set my days, and that's really important because all throughout the day we have so many things being thrown at us. So in the morning I have my routine. I wake up, I meditate, I watch my sermons, I pray, I write down.
Every day?
Every day. My glam will tell you, like, every day, whether they are there or not, like, that is my process, and I write down what I need to do and what I'm focused on, and it just kind of it eliminates any type of anxiety that may try to come at you during the day, because you're like, no, my day is set. This is my
intentions,
my intentions, and my good space, and it
helps you.
It's been like worked wonders for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
'Cause people say things like that, but then to actually implement it every day, it's a different type of thing. Like change your life, right?
It really did, because it's like, it's life. We're going to deal with different things being thrown at us. But if you just have, at least for me, when I have a clear vision of how I want to just approach whatever comes at me, it's like, okay, I'm going to approach it with calm and ease. And, I like to take my time and set my day. So
good for you.
Yes.
Oh, so you're ready. So you in a good space.
I'm in a great space.
You ready for all that? You got the album dropped. You're dropping a deluxe too, right?
I'm dropping my deluxe.
What's on the deluxe?
Ooh, the deluxe, actually, I love the deluxe because I have a song on there called Nobody that was written by a writer named Krayshawn. He's amazing. And like I say, I love R&B, but I am in love with so many different types of music. So Nobody is kind of like, it's a little bit more up-tempo, a little bit more poppy than you've heard from me, and I love that. But then I still give you your classic R&B vibes. I have a record on there called High Life. That's a vibe, because I do like to, when
like
it's,
to live a high life.
I like to live a high life. It's just ease, and
you write better when you're high?
I feel like I do a lot of times.
Because I had this, who was that? Oh, NLE Chopper was here the other day, and he stopped smoking and drinking because his daughter had his own reasons, right? For him, it was better. Yeah. And he said he's a better, which surprised me, that he's a better artist not doing that stuff. But some people say I have to, or I can't create.
Well, it's not a have to. I like both. Like right now, I did Dry January, so in preparation for my tour. So, and that's been amazing too. You just find different pockets.
Dry January.
I did Dry January.
So no drinking, no smoking.
No drinking,
what
no
else? That's
just
it?
no drinking, no smoking. Super focused. I'm always in the gym. I love working out. So it's just you feel lighter. You feel like.
So today's what, February 7th? So what happened February 1st?
I still haven't had a drink.
Oh, you haven't gone in?
No, it's turning into Dry January and a half. But no.
I would have thought that on February 1st, you was like, let me get a shot and please.
It's
let me burn something
down. But no, because I'm really excited about the tour, and I'm just in love with how I personally feel. And so I want to be able to give the fans like every ounce of me, and I want to feel light in my body and that whole type of thing. So that's been really cool. But in terms of writing and creating when I'm home, I definitely love, I love to smoke, love to take a sip or two, and just put you in a different headspace, and it blocks out
noise,
every other opinion for me. And sometimes I welcome the opinions, and then sometimes I just don't want to fucking hear what you have to say, and I want to create what I want to create.
I subscribe to that.
That part. You know what I mean?
I subscribe to that.
It's like that.
Sometimes too much noise, too much energy, people talking, it deters you from whatever path you're about to head down.
I don't like it, And if I do, especially when I create, I'll make sure that I have the right creatives in the room. You know what I mean? I'm open to listening to other creatives,
So when you write for other people, because you were just saying that the new song on your deluxe, who wrote that for you? The up-tempo?
Krayshawn. He wrote.
So is it different for you because you're a writer and you're like,
You know, it is a little bit, but one thing I will say, I've always been the type of creative. And I say this all the time, I don't have to write everything. If something comes to me and it's fire, it's just fire.
I'll take it.
I'm going to take it. You know, I might dabble a little things. I'll add I may change a verse if I feel like it, but if it doesn't need that, I'm not going to mess up the art.
It's not an ego thing where you're like, I got to write all my shit, right?
It can't be. You know, you can't stumble upon like great things that way, feeling like you always have to be the one to write it, arrange it, produce it. You know, like if it happens to be like that, that's great. But I just love art, so I'm just open to creativity and art in whatever kind of way it comes to me.
So who's your favorite artist to to write for, collaborate for? Because you did so many. I mean, Brandy, Kelly, Chris. I know I'm forgetting a whole bunch of people. Alicia Keys.
I like them all for different reasons. Obviously,
that's
writing,
a really nice answer.
I do.
It's the right thing to say. It's the right thing to say, Sevyn.
You know what though? It's the truth. Like I love writing for Brandy. I mean, I grew up singing her songs at the top of my lungs in my bedroom all my life.
Now all I want to do is hear you sing a Brandy song. That's all I want.
Oh, you know what? I may do a cover or something, you know, because I love her.
You and Brandy should do It Takes a Song to Get.
I would love that.
That would be.
I would really, really, Brandy, I would love that.
Just put it up. Hi, Brandy. She's ready.
Hi, Brandy. You know she's the vocal Bible.
And she's the vocal Bible?
She's a vocal Bible. Yeah, she really is. I was in a session the other day. I was in a session with.
Explain what that means to us. Because
vocal Bible?
We're not you. We don't know.
It's so funny. I was in a session the other day with one of my friends who had just discovered Brandy, and we stopped the session. She's like, apparently she's a vocal Bible. I said, oh honey. I said, do you understand what that means? I'm like, when it comes to runs and riffs, like,
give me an example. Show me, please.
Brandy's runs and riffs. I'm not gonna sing Brandy's runs and riffs.
Sevyn.
No,
I need examples and references.
Listen here, I'm not gonna sing Brandy's runs and riffs.
You don't have to do it all out, but give me I don't know what that runs and riffs means. Like, give me a Brandy. What's the Brandy?
Let me think of a Brandy run.
What is the Brandy? What is it called? What did you call it? The Bible.
Vocal Bible.
Vocal Bible. Like, what does that mean?
Well, because this is the thing. It's a couple of different things. When you think about a Bible, when you think about a dictionary, you have like in voices. There's tone. There's like.
So she's got that.
Her tone is amazing.
She got that low.
Yes, her acrobatics are amazing.
What is an acrobatic?
Like the way that she can bend melodies and do runs and riffs. Like that's a very special thing. You know,
she's not talking to us laymen.
Listen, all of my music heads, they okay. know. But dive into Brandy. She is the vocal Bible. But I love writing for her, and that was amazing. Because like I said, it was a childhood dream come true. Writing for Chris is always super amazing because there's no such thing as a box whatsoever. We'll write an alternative record or a country sounding record or
he don't care.
It's whatever, and he's gonna go crazy. So that's great. It's just amazing. I like good vibes. Most importantly, writing with Kelly was amazing because we got to sit down.
I feel like you and Kelly would get along and carry on. And
it's funny. The first time we ever worked, it was we were like. This is kind of weird because, you know, people say a lot that, like, we kind of feel similar to each other. And we say that, too. It's my big sis. I love her to death.
You have a similar, like, I don't know, you're, like, laid back, but you also have another side, and we see
Listen here. That's right. What my album's called, Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts,
yes.
Okay? Yeah, listen here. Like,
y'all both kind of just chill, but you also got some other shit going on. Both of y'all the same.
I'm country from Haines City, Florida, so don't ever get these cameras ever twisted, okay? Like it's a real real country girl in here. So you know, it's definitely both. But
and also you represent brown skinned girls beautifully, and
Thank you.
There are other, you know, and just great singers. There's many parallels that people could draw to you and Kelly.
Thank you, and I love her too. So yes, and she ages like fine wine. Jesus.
I mean, come on,
that woman's so fine.
She's fine,
Kelly,
right?
You are fine.
Sometimes I have to stop commenting on her page because I feel like I'm being a little standish. But because every time she posts something, I'm like, my God, woman.
Everything. It was a leopard dress with the hair blown for me, but okay.
Yes,
I saw that
too. There was also a all green moment that she did recently. That was not crazy.
It gives me life.
Yeah,
I love me
so
some
good.
Kelly. Yes.
You are also out here doing speaking of ladies doing their thing. March is Women's History Month, and you are. doing shows in March.
I am. It's very.
Is that intentional?
It's always intentional.
Okay.
I think being a woman, especially this day and age, and I'll speak personally from my personal experience, being a brown-skinned Black woman, I find myself smiling a lot lately because everywhere I look, I see brown-skinned Black women doing their thing, and that makes me so happy because I've been in this industry for a very long time.
You see a big difference?
And I do see a difference, and it makes me happy. I love seeing, our brown women directing movies and scripts and, just kind of just flourishing in whatever way, we feel like we want to, and not being the one that's behind, doing it
or not being the
work.
one or not being
and we're that part,
the only one,
not the only one. You look in a room, it's just it's like,
right.
it's like, hey girl,
right.
hey girl, so it feels good.
That's great.
Women's History Month is amazing, and for me, in my personal experience, it's Black Women's History.
Well, how long have you been at it now? How long has it been?
Man, it's definitely been like a decade. Yeah.
So in the past 10 years, are you starting and looking around and seeing people that look like you in the room versus now?
Yeah.
You see a big difference.
Even it's like, in the rooms, and also, when you look on in television and you look on TV and you see, period. Like, it's the most amazing thing when you think about, how labels used to push brown-skinned Black women back then versus how they see what the vibe is now. And that's amazing. It's like, put the coins behind the Black girls like you put behind everybody else. And so that feels really, really good,
Isn't it crazy? But you think 10 years seems like a long time. It's really not that long ago to think that still needed to that still was happening 10 years ago. It's really,
But my thing
crazy.
is too, I'm really big on, I say all the time, like, God has no respect of time. And if God has no respect of time, then neither do I. I think that everything happens exactly when it was supposed to happen. And I think that this whole, I feel like it's a movement, but it's never going to stop. It's going to continue to moving. I feel like it's right on time,
So you had Monday show here in New York.
Yes.
Perfect place to get it popping.
You know what?
We love you here, Sevyn.
I love New York.
Yeah.
I swear we have the best shows here. Like, the energy's always amazing. The crowd, they like to yell the craziest shit at me, and I'm here for it. They're like, yes, bitch, and all. Give me
all that crazy talk.
All the crazy talk. I grew up, like I said, I'm from Florida, from the country. So I grew up looking at New York like, oh my God, like, it's New York. So
yeah, but you're here. I feel like you are kind of like here. Like
I am, but it's still, New York is still gonna always.
I love that.
Be the shining star that New York is for me. I love New York and I love the energy. So, the show absolutely amazing.
So and then the rest of the show is you're doing like a full tour, right?
Yeah, it's this run we're doing right now. It's just like, I feel like I haven't seen my fans in a minute, and I really wanted to reach out and touch them and be right there with them because it's been a couple of years since I've been on my own run. So it was important that we feel like, I wanted them to be dead in my face and be.
So you pick intimate venues.
Yes, it was super important to me, and so I don't know. It just makes me happy.
We'll post a list too on the site of all the tour dates. So if you guys are in different cities and want to check out Sevyn, you'll know we're there. So how long is that going? Through the whole month?
We're doing New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, and LA. And then we're going out again in June.
In June, she said she's going out in June, guys.
We're going out again. So we're excited. Good. Like, I just want to be with and around and amongst my fans all year long and beyond because they've been very patient with me.
But you know what? It's weird. It's been weird times. It's not like you've been sitting home doing nothing.
No.
First of all, you writing for other people and stuff, but also COVID really shut just everything down for so long.
It really, really did. It kind of like reset the world in a way. It's like, I know for me personally, it just kind of put a magnifying glass on the things that are most important to us, and that's communication and people being seen and heard and felt and understood, which is another reason why our venues being intimate and being able to really have these conversations with them face to face, it means a lot to me. If anybody knows me, they know how much I'm kind of obsessed with my fans. So
I love that.
We're gonna have a nice little love affair, through this run.
You're gonna have some quality intimate time together.
Yes, we are.
Well, make sure you guys go see her. We're gonna post a list of all the places, and then what's next? Then the deluxe comes out on Friday.
Yes, the deluxe is on the 11th, February 11th. Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts Deluxe, and they have been like hammering me about this Taboo song and video, and that is coming very, very, very soon. So, y'all.
Are you shoot already, or you're like getting ready?
We're like, soon as I get off this road, we're like straight into shooting it, and they will have it like in 2 seconds, and I can't wait because I really do love Taboo. It has a very special place in my heart. I wrote it with one of my longtime friends. His name is Mike. We wrote It Won't Stop together. We wrote Before I Do together, and so Taboo is just another one of those that I wrote with him. Eric Dawkins and Vincent Berry, and
so that'll be the next single.
It's produced by
sure?
D-Mal.
Dope.
Yeah. So it's a very special one to us. So I'm excited about that.
And then we'll get a video.
Yes, you will.
Amazing.
You're gonna get one hell of a video.
Well, you have a plan and everything. What? You already have
I got the home. I know my team be like, girl, because I'm like, it's already planned out. I already know exactly what I want it to feel like, and I'm just happy about the space of just R&B music, and how we're allowed to, like, it's our take on R&B music. Whatever your take is, it feels amazing. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about Taboo.
We're excited too, baby.
Yes.
We're gonna give you a couple of lines from a song.
Okay.
It's your song. One of them is you're gonna tell us whose song it is. See if you know.
Okay. Oh shit. I'm like, shit. Okay, here we go.
Do you remember, like, sometimes, especially if you wrote something a long time ago, do you be like listening to the lyrics like, oh shit, I wrote that?
First of all, I mess up my own lyrics on a day-to-day basis.
Do you really?
On stage, like, I'm gonna forget some words throughout this run.
But like, when you hear, like, what was the first big song that you wrote for somebody else or for yourself?
The first big song that I wrote, my first placement was 3 Times for Chris.
Yes.
And that's
a huge one.
No, well, listen here, thank God.
Those publishing checks have to be amazing.
You know what? Nice.
That feels like house money. That definitely feels like mortgage and house money.
Yeah, it was very nice. Very
excellent.
nice.
Excellent. So when you hear that song, number one, I'm sure you remember all the words to that song.
Yeah, pretty
really?
much.
Not really?
I'm bad, Angie. Don't make me feel bad because I forget lyrics so much. Like, so much.
Give me a lyric.
Okay.
Give me a lyric.
Hit me with a lyric, Angie. I'm ready.
Give me a lyric and see if you know.
Come on now, so I can embarrass myself real quick. God damn it. I'm gonna put my shades up.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Can't see myself with no one else. No, never. I can't make it through. You don't know where I'm going with this yet?
I almost called you a name that, like, I wasn't supposed to call you. Like, bitch, I remember this.
You don't know this song? So whatever. Not a thing in this world I won't give up. Can't live in this world.
Wait, slow down, Angie.
If I'm not next to you. I can't live. Listen to me, Sevyn. I can't live in this world. This is very emotional stuff. If I am not next to you. You wrote this.
I did.
I can't live in this world if I am not next to you. So don't give your love away.
Oh, Kelly, right? So don't give your love away, 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 away. Oh, Kelly.
That is Kelly Rowland.
Yes.
Keep it between us.
Keep it between us.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
Okay, here's another one. Ready?
Okay.
If you want it, I got it. I got it every day. You can get whatever you need from me.
I know that one.
You do?
Mm-mm.
You don't know it?
Wait.
Listen to me.
If you want.
If you want it, I got it.
I know this. I know, but I
got it every day.
I feel like Will Ferrell in the movie when he was like, oh, I know this. I know this.
You know this because you wrote this.
I know this. I'm bad.
You know this because you wrote this. You can get whatever you need from me.
Is it one of my songs?
You wrote this song.
I know.
You can get whatever you need from me. Stay by my side.
This is what happens when you smoke too much weed.
I'll never. These are a lot of lines.
Okay.
I'll never leave you. I ain't going nowhere because you're a keeper. So don't you worry, baby. You got me. I got a bad boy. I must admit it.
I wrote it for somebody
else. You got
else.
my heart. Don't know how you did it. My God, Sevyn.
I'm bad with my
and I
lyrics.
don't care who sees it, babe. I don't want to hide the way I feel when you're next to me. You wrote this, Sevyn.
I know.
I love the way.
Ariana, sorry.
I had to read the whole song to her. This is the way. How does the melody go? Do you remember?
Yes, you give me the kind of something, want it all the time, need it every day. Yeah, on a scale of, yeah, there we go. Okay.
I don't see that part.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I'm on 100. Come on, you know.
That's what I said. Never get enough. I can't stay away.
Oh, that is
if
what
you want it.
Oh,
I got
if you
it.
want it, I got it. You got it every. Oh.
See, I didn't do it the same.
It's okay.
But those
it's
were
okay, though. I felt you.
That is the way.
I'm sorry.
Written by
Listen.
Sevyn. Okay. Fill up your life. Let me see your hands up one time. We celebrate mine, cause I ain't got no more. You don't know it either, do you?
Man, Angie.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here. Hold on.
I write 1 million songs a year.
Okay. It's all right to feel however you want to. There's no limitation.
Mm-hmm.
No.
She was speaking. Yep.
There's no limitation.
Ain't none.
No.
None.
Fill up your life. Let me see your hands up one time.
Let me see it.
We celebrate mine because I ain't got no more.
Is it Alicia? No.
So we can do this all night one time. Everybody say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's a good song.
It was a very fun song.
That's the, in case you guys don't know, the song starts, party people say.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
Oh, that was Alicia.
It's a new day, Alicia.
Oh, I said
Keys.
Alicia.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But you questioned. You asked.
I did.
No,
I kind of questioned.
Okay.
I did kind of
It's
question.
a new day. That is Alicia Keys. Okay, ready?
Sorry,
One
God.
more?
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Baby, we got all night, so don't rush it. And you gonna get the reaction you wanted.
Yes, you are.
Let's take it slower.
All of this. Oh, slower. See, God damn it, that was Brandy. Slower.
Slower.
Yeah.
Slower.
Slower.
Don't speed it up, boy. We can go
Slower. That part. All of that.
That is Slower, written by Sevyn.
Yes.
By Brandy.
Me and Chris wrote that record for Brandy, actually.
Chris Brown?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
I almost lost my whole mind when she walked in the studio that day.
You didn't know?
I didn't know that she was coming. Like, I was like trying to, compose myself.
Cool. So you knew,
Yeah.
but you had never met her?
I don't know if I had met her before then.
You never worked with her.
Worked with her, and that was different. And
how was Chris about it? He was.
He's fine. He's seen and worked with everybody. So, but for me, like I said, I had Brandy. I used to cut Brandy's body parts out and have them on my wall.
That's a little slightly creepy.
I know it's a little creepy,
yeah.
But that's how much I used to look like everything. So I was like, I'm gonna call my entire family. I wanted to fight my cousin on a road trip from Florida to New Jersey because he broke my Brandy Never Say Never album. Like, this is how.
So take me through it. So does Chris know you're freaking out?
Yeah, they all knew. They
Okay.
all knew.
So she walks in.
She walks in, and I'm just like,
hi.
And they play the record, and she loves the record, and.
So you had already wrote it before she got there.
We wrote the majority of it before she got there, and it's so. But I seen her a little while after that, and she said to me, Sevyn. I said, yeah. It was like we were out somewhere and we ran into each other. She was like, that was one of the hardest records, and not hard because she's Brandy, but she said that was one of the most like records that I've ever had to like dive in. And I said, don't lie like that. You are Brandy. And she was like, no. She was like, I promise you. She killed it.
Like it was a challenge, or like she had to go deep.
It wasn't a challenge because it's Brandy. But they were like, we're thinking, it's Brandy, so we're trying to write to her level of
execution,
because she can pretty much do any and everything. Right. So it's like it was like one of those things where we wanted to meet greatness with as much greatness as we could, create. And it was really, really dope. And then she added runs and riffs on top of it that we were like, it was a magical moment. It was very magical.
I love that.
Yeah.
You knew that was, by the way, of all the songs.
Yeah.
That was the one you knew the fastest.
See, vocal Bible. It's Brandy.
It's Brandy, the vocal Bible.
Yeah.
Okay, here's our last one. Ready?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, baby. Going too fast.
I'ma turn back. Oh, hey, wait a minute, baby. Going too fast, hey. I'ma turn back, hey. I'm speeding down the road and my head out of control, 'cause I'm thinking about you all the way home.
Woo!
Yes, all the way home. Tamar, yes. She killed that record. She killed that record too. We got that one back. We were like, that's how you sing it? Yes, ma'am.
Do you see how you progressively got better as the game went on?
Yeah.
That was like one line and you knew it.
Right.
So you're,
Well, I got like 2. I got 2 out of what?
No, you're not.
Out of 50?
Got all of them.
I got 2 out of 50.
And most importantly, you got hit, Sevyn Streeter.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You're amazing at what you do. We love you.
Thank you.
Everybody go get the deluxe album on Friday.
Drunken Words, Sober Thoughts.
And go see her intimately on tour.
Yes, the Guilty Pleasures experience. We're so excited. It's so much fun. Y'all come out. Come have a good time with us.
Go see Sevyn.
Yes.
Let's have it one time. Sevyn Streeter, everybody.
Thank you,
Spot
guys.
105.1.